SpongeBob and Patrick enter a strange blank world, summoning childhood nightmare Doodle Bob. This time, he became even more powerful, creating endless copies. Can they survive this time? Well, let's start the story. The Goofball brothers bounced over to Sandy's house, where she was hard at work on her new invention. Suddenly, a colourful vortex emerged as the machine spun. Sandy said it led to another world. This would let her explore the universe better and sneak some pancakes from home. The two Goofballs were so interested, and hey, commenting Happy Mid-Autumn Festival will trigger a surprise. Later, Sandy left to find parts, telling them not to touch anything. But they wouldn't just stop. SpongeBob started messing around at the control panel, and Patrick couldn't let him have all the fun. Patrick plopped down on the panel. Maybe that was a bad idea. No matter what happens, some things you just shouldn't touch. Finally, SpongeBob hit the switch, and the time machine opened a vibrant portal. They were deeply attracted and walked over slowly. Sandy's attempt to stop them came too late. Subtitles. They had already stepped into another realm. This was truly the world following a bizarre and fantastical crossing. The two landed in an extremely odd posture. This is an exilus-wide. SpongeBob always returns to the start, no matter the direction. They finally grasped the seriousness. They scrambled around in this infinite world, but couldn't find any exit. Just when they stopped, the lines from Patrick's shoe suddenly came to life. Anything drawn with those lines would come to life, so SpongeBob pulled out a doodle pen. He casually drew a luxury car and snatched it from Patrick's side, then created a pineapple house, a character house, and even a rock house. After discovering the secrets of the space, Patrick's stomach was growling, so SpongeBob whipped up a delicious Krabby Patty, except it tasted like doodle dust. In a flash, they missed Krabby Patty King and friends. Who do I miss most? SpongeBob. But wait, Doodle Bob's back, and they are completely unaware that disaster is sneaking up on them. Doodle Bob attached to Patrick's belly, splitting into hundreds to dance before reaction, just ticklish at first. But soon they started nibbling on Patrick's skin. SpongeBob quickly drew a water faucet to wash away the Doodle Bob, but to their surprise, it absorbed the water and it picked up the doodle pen and began to wreak havoc. Hey Patrick, put the doodle pen down. It stepped closer, doodling a ton of stuff in its path. The duo quickly fled as Doodle Bob conjured up various weapons to block them. What do we do, SpongeBob? SpongeBob carved a doodle pen from shoes, using magic to beat magic. He summoned his partner to attack Doodle Bob. But they were far too weak and completely outmatched, and even got turned into Doodle Bobs. They set their sights on SpongeBob and Patrick. Patrick, run. Two were fully subdued. When SpongeBob realized Patrick was caught by Doodle Bob, they tied him up in ropes and even doodled a grave to send SpongeBob in. They dragged Patrick back to their doodle empire. When SpongeBob crawled out of the grave, he saw Patrick locked up in Doodle Bob's castle, so he quickly doodled himself. Turning into a knight, he charged in, but Doodle Bob used Patrick as a weapon, smashing them down again. Before they even stood up, more Doodle Bobs replicated in them. They kept coming at them in circles. Seeing the situation, they decided to hightail it out of there. They used shoes to dodge a rock, but Patrick, the fool, acted crazy next. Don't worry, Patrick. What? The Doodle Bob army surrounded us again. We'll never see our friends again. Suddenly, SpongeBob had another flash of inspiration, drawing a balloon that floated up. But the Doodle Bob army was weak. They built a human tower to pursue. Grab Patrick. At the critical moment, Patrick cut the balloon with scissors and fell. Meanwhile, the Doodle Bob army drifted away with balloons. Though danger was gone, they still needed a way back. Sadly, Sandy wasn't there. Don't forget to like and subscribe.